Hey, this is TJ with PixarPost.com, and we're going to take a look at this great Pixar Animation Studios Artist Showcase book by Aaron Hartline called Box Meets Circle. Now, if you've never heard of the Pixar Artist Showcase series, it's actually a series of books that Pixar has set up and worked with their employees within the studio to tell stories that are not related to Pixar stories, but just stories that they have to tell. Kind of how the shorts develop, where it's a story that they pitch and then it goes through the process and gets published. There's been a couple of these that have already come out. One of them was called Over There by Steve Pilcher, and that was from September 23rd and September 2014. We don't need to get to the specific days. And then also Cloud Country, which was illustrated by artist Noah Klochek and written by Bonnie Becker, and that came out in November 2015. Box Meets Circle by Aaron Hartline came out on April 3rd of 2018. And then what's actually very exciting is the next one that appears to be coming out. It looks like it's going to be called Henry's Hats by Mike Wu, but that won't be coming out until September of this year. Now, if you haven't known anything about Aaron Hartline, we've actually interviewed him on our podcast, and he was on episode 31, so if you want to check back, you can go to pixarpost.com, click on the podcast button, and then scroll down to episode 31. We talked to him about being the supervising animator on Lava, and then also generally just about Pixar's animation department. So what do you say we take a look at Box Meets Circle by Aaron Hartline and get a better idea of what this book is about? All right, so the inside flap of the book describes that Circle loves to jump, but Box just falls flat. Ow! Box loves to sit, but Circle just rolls away. Whoa. They want to play together, but how? So it's really a story about Aaron and his son and how they just play so differently and how they want to get together. So it's a look at how a father and son can kind of really come together being so different. A circle full of energy rolling around, and then a box, something that's a lot harder to jump around with. Now, with any of these books, we don't ever do too many spoilers, so we're just going to show a couple pages to give you an idea of what it is. I can tell you that my son, who's 4, loves this book. He likes the simple pictures and the fact that when he's done and he's thinking about it, he can actually go back and draw some of these as well, because it is more simple shapes. But even though it's simple shapes, you can see the way Aaron draws them, and this has been a passion of his for a while, that he's been drawing on sticky notes on his Twitter channel. So if you haven't started following him there, you should do that. But so this starts out, hello, my name is Box, and I'm Circle. You can already tell, just based on the posing, that this is definitely a different. We should do something together. I know. Let's jump! And you can see the worried look on Box here. I won't get through, show too much more than that, but it kind of is showing just all the different things that the circle is doing, and Box just feels like, how do I connect with this circle here? So it's kind of neat to see how this comes together. There's a couple things in this book that I actually really, really like, so I'm going to kind of secretly find them here. So it's, as you can see, quite a few pages. I did like that. I love the fact with the trick or fake ending. He's pointing to it. The end? This can't be the end. And they're confused. And I just love how it kind of tricks that in there, and then it goes back into the action. But when it's also done too, one of our favorite parts as well is the fact that it gives a look about Aaron. He says, when I was a kid, I loved 2 things, drawing and movies. So when I discovered animation, I was thrilled to have found a career that combines these 2 passions. When I saw Buzz and Woody for the first time in Toy Story, I realized I didn't want to just be any animator. I wanted to be a Pixar animator. So just go ahead and take a look at this when you pick up the book as well. Talks about what Aaron has worked on the back flap. And then also here's just the back cover, which we kind of showed earlier, and then the spine of the book there. It's a fun book, and I think that it's one of those things that everybody should pick this up, because really it's supporting the artists within the studio as well as expanding this line of the Pixar Artist Showcase. And I can tell you that between Julie and I, we really enjoyed it. Our son really enjoyed it. Oh, and I should also say that we have all of the links for these books to pick them up on Amazon in the video description below. Be sure to stay tuned to PixarPost.com all week for the latest Pixar news. Bye-bye.